What's up, y'all? It's your girl, and I'm back with a quick video, a quick message where the Lord is saying, in His time, I heard Him say Param. Like He's literally getting ready to push back your enemy, but do not give up. Don't stop. Do not feel defeated. Don't feel, if you feel anything causing you to go through frustration or lack or whatever to try to make you look down or feel less of yourself through like a way that you want, like it's trying to make you feel defeated. God is saying there are witchcraft attacks and voodoo that is being done by the enemy, and trying to send certain things that's trying to attack you. God is saying you call on Jehovah Rapha, your healer, and He's like, no matter what's going on, God gonna route that thing where it's gonna bless you and work for your good. But do not pull yourself overboard trying to think that you need to do it in your own strength, or as if it's in works alone to get you to where you belong. The Lord knows all things. And so if this day is different than the previous days, one thing you do not want to leave is Jesus. It doesn't matter what you choose to sit down or put aside, as long as you don't put down Jesus. Sometimes we have certain fights that, my God, of course, the Lord says we would never have to have a physical fight when it comes to Jesus, right? But you want to make sure that you realize that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities, rulers of darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places. Where do you trust the Lord most? Where do you trust the Lord in? How much is your trust rooted in the Lord? If you're giving up whatever you want to put, like sit aside, keep the mindset where you have Jesus on the forefront. You will never fully walk away from that certain thing. So the enemy not playing fair. He trying to do certain things to make you give up on your purpose, to make you give up on what you're working on. But God is notifying His children that He's putting you at ease. He's literally putting you at rest. We got Sabbath tomorrow. Happy Shabbat for those who are celebrating. And if you just got this before the time came, my God, that just made me, because I heard the Lord start speaking in tongue. That just made me extremely excited, extremely happy. And so if you and your family may have never celebrated, try to do something new and celebrate it with Christ. And as you're building your relationship, as you're truly understanding He is your strong tower, certain things that is trying to pull and tug on your attention to look at it from another perspective, make sure you try to take the incline. If it's like that situation where you like literally carrying a weight, you're carrying a weight, but as soon as you put the weight down, baby, it just get the relief that you've been looking for, the release that you've been waiting for is in you letting it go, and you surrendering that thing to God, and you're saying you gotta let go and let God. He can handle it. Your ugliest things, He can handle it. Okay, you gotta let go and let God, let Him handle it. And if all things fall apart, child, chosen fruit, chosen vessel, chosen nation, just choose Jesus regardless. Just stay in the incline regardless. Will Abba find your sacred space, and stay in the meeting of the Lord, because He knows all things. He orders your steps. He strategically aligns certain things. But I know the enemy right now, he's trying to back many of the chosen fruit up in the corner and act as if, where is your God? But see, God told me in the Bible today, as I was reading Psalms and Job, He told me that the enemy, my God, is lost. He told me that He's going to fight for us. He told me that there are so many different circumstances that is happening, trying to pull your attention in such a negative standpoint, even the spirit of perversion or the spirit of adulteress, like the lust of the eyes. You want to make sure at this season that you giving your entirety, your vessel that is accessible to the Lord. My God, come out of agreement with certain things. If this is a king, if this is a queen, don't take root to looking towards certain people with a lustful intent, because there are attacks that's happening spiritually to try to make you look at a person, my God, with a lustful intent to cause distraction against what God is doing as a new door that's being presented before you and open it, so you may go in with a security and safety on that thing. And so it's just illegal access. But God is saying in this hour, in this season, there is breakthrough if you do not fold under the pressure and you take the pressure and, my God, you route to Jesus. I'm talking about, it may be in the most simplicity where you have to route to Him in a way that you have not been doing only. Okay, you may have been only praying, or you may have been, for a long season in your life, there were seasons in your life where only you would pray, right? Without actually doing certain things and other things and this, that, and the third with a lot of things attached to them. But in this season, God is like, I'm causing you to take the easy route. I'm calling you to just pray. If that's the one thing you can get in you and it's rooted in Jesus, just pray. Or if you can just stretch out before the Lord and lay prostrate, just pray. Right? This situation that's set up before you, God is saying he has literally already seen your end. He's seen your end. And no, it's not fair, but you are loved. And you have to tell yourself that you are loved. Love covers the multitude of sin. If you notice certain things that is happening, God is saying we rebuke timberwolves, wolves in sheep clothing, trying to figure out how God is with you, trying to figure out why you gifted, why did God choose you, trying to gear you away from, my God, the success story that you are. God is saying many are called and few are chosen. Y'all know when your girl start pulling out this device, okay? It was an extraordinary reason that stopped me and I had to go for the backup to get the other device, right? Y'all know your girl. I will use any device to get the message that the Lord is sending me to get. And so you want to make sure everything you do is for the Lord. He says that is a pleasing aroma to him. No matter what situation is happening, I hear people speaking on your name negatively and don't even know your story, child. And you probably asking yourself, like, how? If I'm not even connected to these people, why is my name in their mouth? That is Satan. He is misleading people to put your name, my God, on the register. But like, why though? Because he must have been notified that you got a blessing coming up. He is so jealous of the chosen one. He is jealous because you know Jesus. He's jealous because of the impact. He's jealous because of your next testimony. He's jealous. So it's not in us giving up. It's in us having access. It's in divine access. There's a video that's about to drop, and it's called Divine Investment. Stay in tune with this one because, baby, it's going to bless your life so that you may make the right investment in this season and you pocket it with the Lord. That you don't have nobody else going into your new breakthrough. Okay? That got their hand open or a door open to the enemy or any hand to something that's negative and then hiding them behind closed doors. Yeah, take this time to forgive and repent and do certain things new. Because I heard the Lord this morning, everything is being made new. He told Job that he was going to prepare a table for him that was going to be of good food. You understand? The same way he prepared the table for Jesus. He know who's going to be sitting with you in the end. Many of you are going to get a blessing that is going to be a next generation, my God, breakthrough and for you to break form in such a new way. And so I want to let you know, whatever you decide to put aside for just that moment, God is going to increase you on everything that you, my God, tried to cause you delay, that you chose to route to Jesus for. It's going to pay you back double fold. This is a double portion season. He says, Isaiah 14:14. Okay? Though I was sitting in the clouds posing as the Most High God. Right? The enemy wants to pose like he's God with these counterfeit offers. But see, God stopped me in the midst of where I'm at. And he says, I need you to tell my chosen ones. I need you to tell my children that the first thing they need to do is incline. That means to take faith in Jesus. That means to not fully, don't give up on who you are today. Don't just say, oh, forget it. I don't care anymore. No, you got to care, but you got to, my God, maybe put something down, put some things down and go to Abba in a new way, in a way that was different from the days that he has been showing up and you have been showing up. And then just let God be God over this matter. Because yes, even though the waves are trying to come in high, baby, Ruach is the one who will fight for you, no matter what the enemy tries to say against you. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God shall deliver us from them all. I heard the Lord say, you're going to want to get this podcast flow that's coming soon. Because we did it, and it's a new revelation that was hidden. And so you just want to be in tune with the next that's coming because you're in the alignment of what God is doing next. I love you so much, and I know love is needed. Stop what you're doing and hug somebody and stay in that space for as long as you need. See, don't you arrive to the peace and the joy that God said that you're going to get. Okay? This season, beware of them witches and warlocks. Beware of them Jezebelic covenants and suicidal covenants. It's getting hot out here. People, they want to do what they want to do, and the enemy trying to Yeah, he sure is. He is. Now I hope you can read in between the lines. If you're a disciple, my Abba said you can. Yeah, be a blessing in what I don't fully say, but you already heard it because you're a prophet. I love you. Yeah, and you from that last live. Like, yeah, he told me then, but I love y'all. I really do. And we got it, y'all. This one is big. This new is big. He says it's the evidence of things hoped for because they didn't stop messing with my chosen ones. Yeah. Favor of the Lord. It ain't fair, but we still got Jesus. Humble hearted he is. Peace. Peace treated.